Hi and welcome back to my channel, Live Sweet. I'm Olivia and today we're back for part 2 of me reviewing store-bought cookie kits. And let's get started. Okay, and here we are with our next kit. Right here. Move this out of the way. There we go. Here we go. And this is our Crafty Cooking Kit. Vanilla heart ready to decorate. So, to me at first I thought those were gingerbread before I read the title because they're so dark. Look at them. But anyway, and unlike the other kit, I can already see these have tubes of icing. That may make it easier with putting the icing around. We have a lot of sprinkles. Now down here it shows that it shows you not using the icing to fill in the entire cookie, much like the last one. So that kind of makes me wonder about how much is in there. Anyway, let's take a look. Let's see. Well, it's hard to get into. So, yeah, it's really hard to get into, but you know, that could be good, that could be bad. It could mean that it's really protecting the product, and that's what we want, the product. So, here are the cookies. We have 12 cookies on the box. It suggested that this would be a great classroom activity. Now it's only 12 cookies. Not sure where you live, but I know in our schools that would not be enough. But anyway, hey, some schools, not as many people. That's good. So, 12 cookies. And we have, oh, these are taped down. Oh, I'm afraid I'm going to rip them. Please don't rip. Yay, okay. So we have our first set of sprinkles, and they're just your regular nonpareil sprinkles in pink, white, and red. Very cute. Oh, we have some red sanding sugar. And finally, we have some pink, red, and white hearts. Those are cute. And now we have, I really like these tubes of icing. They definitely tell you what they are. We have our purple icing, our white icing, pink icing, and red icing. So let's see what the instructions are. Remove cap, cut top off to form small opening, not for into, okay. Whoop. So, okay, well, that's nice. Let's see what tip or, okay. So it's pretty small. You can see that. So let me get my scissors. I'm just going to cut the end off. Okay. You can kind of see there's no little tiny hole. And I'm going to do that with the other 3. Okay, already right off the bat, I already like them a little bit better than the Wilton. If you remember with the Wilton, it had kind of like a dough edge on the bottom. In this one, it's really clean. As a comparison, let me get a Wilton. In comparison, here's the Wilton cookie. It's got that kind of like little dough edge. And this one is nice and clean. I really like that. So, what design do I want to do first? Let me see. They have some designs on the box, so I'm going to take a look at it. Ooh. Okay, so first one I see that I like is this one right here with the sprinkles and love written in the center, so I'm going to try that. I think they used white for their outline. It's a little hard to see. Looks a little white, looks a little pink. We're going to go with white. So I've got my white icing. And here we go. Ooh, okay, the white icing, if you can see, I've just put a little bit out right there and it's coming out slightly clear. I don't know why. It's almost like it needs to be mixed, but there's really not a way to mix this. I'll try a little there, hold on. Maybe this will help. I don't feel like it's doing much, but hey, it may be doing more than I think. Okay, here we go. So, okay, this gives you some nice control over the design you're doing. Sometimes with bags of royal icing, you can kind of get too thin an icing, and it is not your friend. It will go everywhere, and you are in trouble. So we're going to come up to this edge, okay? Now it's got sprinkles on the edge, and it's those sprinkles right here. So we're going to put that right there. I'm going to grab actually my thingamajiggy and fix this edge right here. It's just poking up a little. Probably no one else would care, but I'm me. And yeah, so I'm going to use the end of this end right here of the thingamajiggy to help me, well, pat the sprinkles down after I put them on. So ooh. Ooh, got a little spillage. It's okay. Okay. Oh. Just going to put a little bit more on this edge right here. Get sprinkles everywhere. And that is the cookie so far. And I'm going to go in and attempt to write love on it. Bear with me. So it looks like they wrote love in red, so we've got our red right here. I'm going to try and massage it. I'm going to close that top of it more. And I'm going to try and massage it like I did the other one. Okay, let's just take our chances and see how it is. Okay. A little came out, but it's all right. All right, so, ooh. If you can see, it's kind of like bubbling. That makes me nervous, but here we go. Oh, it just kind of, wow, this is runny. This is runny. This is really runny. Wow, it's runny. Okay, now it's stiffening up, that's good. There we go. Okay, so already my advice would be, if you get one of these kits, squeeze a little out of the tube first before you try using the icing. I mean, it definitely just, yeah, it kind of oozed. There's a lot of ooze. So I would suggest you do that. But otherwise, I really like it. I think it's cute. I think I'll do this one right here now. Right there. It has 2 outlines, and then the center is a bunch of hearts. I like that, so I'm going to try it out. What I'm going to do first, and this may be wrong, is I'm going to start with the center heart. Okay, just to let you know what I said before about, oh, okay, up, okay. This is, yeah, okay. So, you remember what I said before about right after you open these, let them, kind of force them out because it'll get watery? Okay, apparently on the second work through, it does the same thing because it's bread. There's actually no definition. But anyway, we're going with it. It's not bad. There's not a ton of definition in their example either, so I think we're good. Oops, tangled up in that. Okay. This bag is a bit different than that one. Okay, it's fine. Gonna get my scissors. We're gonna just cut just the end off. We're gonna drop my scissors. That's okay. Pick those up and wash them. So there we go. Just kind of piled that right there. Set these over here. I'm gonna take my thingamajiggy. And kind of put those all in that center. Okay, so it looks like that. And now I'm going to do the purple outline. Okay, so we're going to massage first. Actually, I'm going to open the cap just a hair, and then we're going to massage. Okay. I'm going to hold this up above this, but it's just a little leftover from packaging. Let's see how it comes out. Okay. I think that may be okay. I'm going to set that over there. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh no, we lost it. Okay. Oh, got it again. Okay. Okay, so the purple did the best so far out of all 3 colors that I've tried. There we go. So we're at this stage. And now we're going to go back in with some more red. Well, actually, no, we're going to go in with some pink. I haven't used the pink yet. And before this review is over, I want to have used the pink. So, to make sure you get a full review. So I'm going to open this just slightly, kind of massage it. All right, so we're going to open it up. Interesting. This kind of looks like the purple. You can't really see it yet. I'm going to pour some out and let's get a kind of a swatch look. Okay, what? Now they said this was pink. Okay, so right now, oops, the pink is open. This is the pink. The pink is open. This is the purple right here. The purple is not open. These are the 2 swatches. see if I can turn that down for you. These are the two swatches. This is the purple right here. This is the pink. They look the exact same. Well, I take that back. The pink may look a little darker purple than the actual purple. But it has a nice consistency, so I will say that that's really nice. I like that. I love a good consistency. So here we go. We're going to just outline it. We're going to go for it. Oh, now it's losing consistency on me. Got a little jelly. Okay, these look... Okay. When you put it on a cookie, it looks a little different than the purple, but... Ooh, not a lot. Oh no. It just... There's a lot of air in this tube. So... We have a few blowouts. Okay. We're just gonna stop there with the pink. I'm gonna try and clean up this edge just a bit, and I will show you how it looks so far before we put our final sprinkles on. There we go. So you can see now there's a bit more definition between the pink and the purple, but I'm sorry. That pink still looks purple to me. Ah. Okay. But we're gonna go around the edge with some of these. So here we go. Trying to avoid that purple. I tried to decide which would be the best way to outline, put sprinkles on and everything. And, or at least that was my plan. It kind of fell apart, but, you know, I think this is working out okay. All right, and oh, I missed a few. That's okay. All right, just gonna try and a few extra. Uh-oh. Lost a couple of parts. Let me put this back in. There we go. All right. So here is that finished cookie for comparison. Here is the example. So anyway, so there we go. We have this cookie and we have this cookie for this set. All right, so we're back with our judging. I have all 4 cookies down here and I will show them to you as we go over different things. The first quality we're going to look at is supply quality. Now, I felt like the Wilton cookie kit did really well. The icing for it was really stiff, so you had ease of movement. You didn't necessarily have icing running off the cookie. They made sure that even if that was a possibility for you, there was an edge around the cookie so that you didn't have to worry about anything falling off. Their sprinkles were very nice. It was a nice selection. And if you need to remember what those cookies look like, let me get them for you. So here are those. And I really, really like them. So for supply quality, I'm going to give them a 10. Now, for the Crafty Cooking Kits, I hate to say it, but I felt supply quality was lower. I would say that this is a pretty good indication of how things went. This is the overflow, spillage, runniness that I was discussing with the icing. I thought maybe if I massaged the tubes, it would have helped, but that didn't seem to do much. So the other one turned out like this. It's much nicer, but I did have to work with it a lot. So I kind of felt like supply quality, even though the cookies smell great and they have a nicer edge than the Wilton, I felt like quality was just a little bit lower, so I gave them an 8. Now the next was supply quantity, and actually they were both kind of even. I felt like there could have been just a bit more in each of the kits, and just a bit more icing. The sprinkles actually seemed okay, but the icing was what I was concerned about, and so for that I gave them both an 8. The third would be ease of use. Now for Wilton, I gave them a 9. The only reason for that is their packets right here. You see, you have to cut into them or tear, and hopefully you make a small enough slit. If you accidentally make too big of a slit, you're going to be left looking for a piping bag, a Ziploc bag, something to put it in with. It's just, it can go places, or it can come out too thick. So I gave them an 8. The Crafty Cooking Kit, ease of use. Wow. The fact that it ran all over after you got into it was really not nice. So while their sprinkles were packaged very nicely, everything was in their tubes, really nicely packaged. The names were clear. Everything was very nice. I have to give them a 7 because it ran all over me. I've got red dye on my hands that will not come off. So, but that's not the end of the world. I still enjoyed using it. So the next thing we're gonna have to do is taste them. So I'm going to pick a cookie, and so we're gonna start with the Wilton, and I'm going to break off a piece, and I'm going to try it. That's really good. So now we're going to try the Crafty Cooking Kit cookie. It's almost like a graham cracker. I don't understand, but I'm definitely getting graham cracker vibes. But it's like really super thick. I don't understand. I mean, I don't hate it. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate this at all. This is really good. But I just don't understand. So taste-wise, they were both good. I would give them both a 10 because I like both of the cookies. I think they're really good. And so I'm going to have to wait till tomorrow, and then I'm going to see how these last two right here have dried, and I will get back to you. So we are back today after 24 hours, and here are the cookies. Close up on the Wilton cookie. As you can see, I can kind of press on it, pick it up. Nothing really moves, comes off of it or anything. For the Crafty Cooking Kit, it just, as you can see, I've already kind of touched it right about there, and it was wet and sticky. This is still sticky, so I would have a bit of concern with actually putting it in like a bag or a box. You'd want to make sure that you have a lot of room, because otherwise you could ruin everything. So as you can see, I wasn't overly thrilled with the Crafty Cooking Kit. I did prefer the Wilton cookie over the other. It seemed to just perform a whole lot better. Ingredient quality was much better. The supply, everything just overall was a lot better. So if you have a choice between the two, I would choose the Wilton. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, hit the like button below. And if you want to see more of these videos like this, hit subscribe. I really hope you all go out and try these kits, and that this has been helpful in choosing which one is best for you. If you have a different experience than I do, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how your experience was. But until next time, I hope you have a good day. Bye!